Improving the user experience in NHL 10. In online forums, improving NHL 10 is all about playing the game. This presentation, however, is about a better user interface outside of gameplay in order to improve the overall user experience. Two example improvements are starting a game in GM mode and saving a replay. Ready to play NHL 10? My goal is to get to the drop of the puck as soon as possible. Let's see how this currently works. First thing that appears is the autosave. I already know this. I've seen this 1,000 times, at least. Well, today I'm not playing online. Why is this appearing? Now we're at the main menu. Let's see how many steps it actually takes to play a game in GM mode. First, select GM mode. Then load. Select the file to load. Do you want to load the saved data? Yeah. Load completed. Press circle. In order to play my next game, well, it's disabled, so let's get to the calendar first. It currently shows my last game, so I have to select where to simulate to in order to play. Move the selection, select simulate. It's finally on the right day. Again, I have to move the selection. But first, simulate the AHL. Now, set the controllers. Select the jerseys. View my injury report. Here are my starting lineups. Game settings. Finally, loading. Now I press the start button. And finally, the game starts. Starting a game takes a lot of steps. Find and load the GM, move to the next game in the calendar, numerous setting screens. There are 22 steps in all. There's a simpler way. Here's my proposal for starting a new game in 3 easy steps. First, modify the main menu to have an option called Load My GM. Next, the user simply selects Play Next Game. And finally, we're at the pause menu, and the user can now make changes to settings or resume game, and away you go. The game finally starts. Proposal for starting a new game is to modify the main menu to include user favorites. Could also be used for Be a Pro and online. Always enable Play Next Game, and therefore the game will automatically simulate all games, NHL and AHL. The calendar will automatically be updated. After loading, the user is at the pause menu and can now make any changes if they desire. Let's take a look at saving a replay. Once the menu appears, you first set the starting position. Now the ending position. Back to the Save Replay menu. Up to Save. And the video starts encoding. Create new video? Yeah. Do you want to save this data? This is redundant. Have to clear the name, and then I have to turn on the caps in order to start typing. Do you want to save this data? Again? Yes, I still do. Saving. Save completed, and again I must press circle to get back to the menu. But wait, I have to move the selection first. And finally, I'm back to the pause menu. That took 19 steps to save a video. It can be done in 7. Watch this. First, select the instant replay. Now set your starting position, ending position, and then when you press save, the encoding begins. Once that's completed, you can start typing in the name. It saves it, and now we're back to the menu. Starting in GM mode, I can reduce those steps from 22 to 3. Saving a replay, those steps have been reduced from 19 to 7, and there are many more examples.